Hi friends! Let's start the right side of the cake day layout. You will notice that there have been quite a few changes made to this layout. As I mentioned when I started the left side, the biggest change that was made here is by adding in that glacier cardstock so that we have our pictures be the focal point of our layout versus that polka dotted paper in the background, okay? We already added our liquid glass to all of the pieces, so you should have already done that in your prep video, and we are going to go ahead and get started. So I'm just going to show you a little bit up close our finished layout. You can see hopefully the liquid glass on the balloon there that we did in the prep video, the liquid glass up on our cherry here. Some of our little embellishments tucked in up there. Liquid glass. Now I didn't do it on this copy, but you're going to see when I do the other one that I did the liquid glass on this balloon as well. I thought it made such a difference. And the liquid pearls here on our balloon. Liquid glass down here on our presents and our cherries. And don't forget these little hearts that are tucked in a couple of places here. Okay. Go ahead and set that aside. I'm going to bring in our pieces here. And we're going to start with this polka dotted paper. And just like I have shown in the previous layouts, that if you take this paper, so we're going to adhere this side. So we want to put the present side up and line it up on our Versamat, so that all of our corners are on that X, right? So we know that this is going to be center, exactly center, in our 12 by 12 base page. So I'm going to go ahead and put my adhesive on here. Oops, sorry, I'm shaking the camera. Getting a little carried away. Let the party begin. I hope you are having fun with cake day. Is anybody gonna have cupcakes today? Are you celebrating? All right, so we're gonna go ahead now. So we know this is exactly in the center. I'm gonna go ahead now and put this here and line it up. And hopefully I didn't put my paper down too soon. Nope, it looks like we did. It looks like we did good. I thought I might have touched it and moved it. All right, so now we know that that is right in the middle, right? Okay. And we can go ahead and start building from here. The next thing that we're gonna do is put our glacier piece down, which is gonna get centered into this piece. Okay, so all of these pieces are square. So again, we are going to put this one down in the middle, lining up our corners to the X. Right, so we're gonna line our pieces. Once you start doing this, your eyes just like instantly see where it needs to go. Okay, and put my adhesive here. Okay. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it down, lining it up over the top. And now we know that that is center, right? Okay. The next thing is this piece, a polka dotted piece here. And this is a piece that we're adding in. It wasn't in the original design, so there isn't a measurement for it. So I want to actually lay it down and kind of eye where it's going to be before I glue it. So these pieces are going to go down here. Move it to about the 10, so it's going to be 2 inches. I'm kind of working backwards here, but if I flipped this around, I'm going to move it over to the 2 there. Okay. Down, I'm not going to use a lot of adhesive to start with because I want to be able to tuck things up under there and see how things are going to fit. So I want to be sure that I can get this up under here. Okay, and if you like to follow measurements, our directions are going to tell us that this one is going to go 1 3/4 down and 1 1/4 over. Okay, so you can, if you want to follow the directions. Now we also want to keep in mind that we've added this glacier piece here, so we want to make sure that we're staying within that glacier piece as well. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just move this down just a little bit. See how everything fits. Yep. Okay, so we're going to go 1 3/4 down by 1 1/4. Okay, so I decided that I'm going to put it right there. And you know, here's my little trick. Once I decide see where I want something, I just put a little bit of adhesive under there. Oh, I forgot we'd already put a little adhesive, but that's all right. We put a little more. All right, so we're going to put that. And then these I'm just going to space down a little bit because I still want some of that pattern to show at the top and the bottom. This one we're going to banner at the end, and you remember I said the way that I do that is I cut in the middle, up the middle, and then I meet it on the ends. And then I'm going to meet it this way. Okay, and if it doesn't quite meet, you can just get a little... I guess I can't cut a straight line today. There we go. And then this is going to go here. Making sure that the Close to My Heart cardstock is two-sided, so I'm making sure that I have the colors match. And then this piece will be for your journaling. All right, so up here we are going to tuck this in. So remember, we didn't glue that down all the way, so we had the ability to tuck that in. And then this one is going to go down here at the bottom. Okay, and this one I haven't glued yet because I want to see where my balloons and things are going to go. We have our little hearts down here. Be sure when you're putting your adhesive that you are not gluing it all the way so that you have the ability to put your picture under there. It doesn't actually go all the way over. It only goes part way because this is covered over here. Okay. Okay, so you're only going to want to put adhesive on one end of this piece so that you can get your picture in there. an ice cream sundae. And I did not raise this one up, but you could, whichever you preferred to do. And it is tucked up under. All right, so now for the balloons, we have, and I'll tell you, I played with these a little bit to get them how I wanted them, so you will have to figure out how you want them as well. But there are the little balloons. Okay, so there's those. And so I have, if you look up here, I have 2 of them here. And then there's one single one here. And the one that is together. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and sit down. Got to sit down for this project. Okay, so I'm going to move this down a little bit, make sure we can see. Okay. And the other thing is that these are easier probably to put down once you already have your photos on, because these ones here, so what I did was I tried to glue them up under here. I see one of these, I had to stick it down, otherwise it was going to come apart, but you will want to still be able to get your photo under there if you're not putting your photos right now, okay? So this part is better if you do it after you have your photos on, but you can still do it now. Okay, so I had 2 up here and they are sticking out from here. Okay, and then I think we should do these presents and things down here first, actually. Let's go ahead and do that. So we have this present cluster and cupcake down here. So let's go ahead and do that next, so that we can anchor these behind it. So tell us in the comments what you plan to use these layouts for. You have a special occasion in mind? I can't wait to hear. So fun. They can be used for so many different occasions. That's what I love about these layouts. All right, so we're going to build this cluster. I decided that was the next best thing to do so that we have somewhere to anchor our presents behind there. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put some 3D foam tape behind these. Okay, you notice that I'm going to put 3D foam tape real close to the bottom, so that I can take the 3D foam tape off on the bottom, but I'm not going to want to take it off on the top here, so that my picture can still get under there. On the cupcake, because I already have foam tape up here and on here, I'm just going to put a little bit at the bottom, because it'll already be raised up there, and then that helps to keep it flat. So if I was to put foam tape up here on the top, it would raise the top of my cupcake up, where this helps to keep it flat. Hopefully that makes sense. And we got a little heart, a little orange heart in there. That's gonna go right there. Okay, so now we have where we can build our balloons under here. And you can see here in my example that this is not really, I would adhere it better once I had my picture, but I wanted to be able to get a picture under there, so it's not quite matching up, but that's okay, we will get it. And we're gonna put the blue balloon so I kind of decide where I want these to be, and then the pink one, I see a little notch there I just want to fix. Okay, and so this one's gonna come over a little bit more. I want this pink one to be coming up through the center there. Okay, and then the little green one is a sticker, and I'm gonna remove the adhesive from it with my anti-static pouch. All right. Because if I had my picture here, I just want to show this. If I had my picture here already, I would glue this with my Quickie glue pen, or even my Tombow liquid adhesive, liquid glass, whatever. I would put it on this and then put this down. Because I don't have a picture here yet, I'm getting a little bit creative as to how I'm going to stick this down, and I'm going to use some of my 3D foam tape onto here. And I'm going to stick it under my present there. Okay, so it's stuck to my present. Hopefully you can see that. So if you're doing this like I am and you don't have pictures yet, I've stuck my ribbon for my balloons to the back of the present with a little bit of 3D foam tape, okay? And I'm going to do the same thing with this one. I should have stuck it in there with that one, but I didn't, so I'm just going to stick a little bit more 3D foam tape in there. Okay. So now these are stuck there. Okay. And then the blue balloon, now I have this one over enough that I can completely glue this one down because it's going to be on my journaling. This is going to be you can draw lines on here or freehand, whatever you want for your journaling. And it's okay that we journal around this balloon, right? So I can completely adhere the balloon. I'm going to put just a little bit down here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put this one right there. Okay. And then this one, I'm going to tuck under here. And I'm going to put my 3D foam tape off to one side so that I can remove the 3D foam tape and still be able to get a picture under there. Okay, so see how I've removed the top from this side, but not from that side, so that I can tuck this under here and it is going to adhere down, but I can still get my photo under on that side. Okay. And then this last one is a little tricky right now when you don't have your photo here yet. So I am just going to tack it down a little bit, and then once I have my photo, I can add more adhesive. Okay, so I'm just putting a little bit of adhesive. You could choose to wait. You could stick this in your page protector and stick this balloon in your page protector and add it later, right? You don't have to do what I'm doing. I just want it to look, for the sake of the video, I want it to look done, right? But if I was you, I would just stick this one somewhere else and add these after. But you can do however you want. Okay, and then up here at the top, we have the green balloon and the yellow balloon, which I'm going to also remove the sticky. Okay. And remember, I haven't adhered this down yet. I just wanted to see how that was going to go. Okay, so now these ones, we aren't going to interfere with a picture, so I'm just going to go ahead and put some adhesive nice on the back of these and glue them right down. Okay. And then the green balloon. I'm going to put some 3D foam tape on the back here. Make sure you're not going over your edge. I have the tendency to do that sometimes, go over the edge of my paper, then it doesn't fit in your page protector. Okay. This is such a pretty layout. I love all of the colors in this layout. It is so bright and cheery. Michigan weather has been all over the place, but you know, what's new? So I'm creating this layout, and we have snow today. Okay, so I've added some 3D foam tape behind here. Put those together like that. Okay, and then I can go ahead and now adhere this piece down. I'm gonna tuck a little bit more adhesive up under there now that I have that good. So are you crafting along with me? Are you creating these layouts with me today, or are you watching and you're gonna come back and create later? I'd love to hear in the comments what you are doing today. And know if you're watching this, working on this with me, that you can pause anytime you need to complete a step and then come back and, you know, replay the video again where you left off, right? Okay, and then we have a little yellow, one of these little yellow stars up here. And did we get the green heart up here? That green kind of blends in there, but that's okay. And then we have some of these little embellishments here. We have a larger one and a smaller one up there. Okay. Let's put our photo mat down. And we have another one of these. You notice that you always want to work in 3s and 5s, all your odd numbers. So we got 2 up there. We want to put 1 down here. And I see I'm a little off. Let's see, I can put this one right there. Okay, and like I said, you can use, I'm known to use the Tombow adhesive on these. It works well also. You can use liquid glass, you can use your Quickie glue pen, so many different options. This one to this side, and then I decided I needed to move that one over a little bit more. All right, so now we will do the liquid pearls here. And you remember I said that I did liquid glass on this piece right here on this balloon. I really liked the liquid glass there versus not having the liquid glass, so hopefully you can see that. Okay, so I am going to grab the liquid pearls and we will add the liquid pearls. Okay, so now I have my liquid pearls and I am going to just go ahead and add some little accents with the liquid pearls. And when you do the liquid pearls, I moved my camera down a little bit closer so hopefully you can see okay. When you do the liquid pearls, you want to, I try to think about where I'm going to start so I instead of just doing here, I'm going to start up here because I'd put my arm in it, right? A little tip, speaking from experience, right? Okay, so I'm going to just start up here and we're just kind of doodling. There's really no right or wrong to this. I'm just going to put a little bit of, let me get it started. I thought I had it started. I'm going to just put a little bit of liquid pearls up here and we are just, like I said, kind of doodling, right? Little lines around here. Okay. And then up here, I'm going to do one little one. And then I'm just going to kind of follow the edge of my balloon there a little bit. And then I'm going to put 3 dots over here. And hopefully I got those straight because I'm kind of on an angle. Okay, there we go. And there you have the right side of layout number 2. Okay, our liquid pearls on our balloons. So fun. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside. You want to let that liquid pearl dry. And I'm going to bring back in our layout number 2, the left side, because I said that we were going to do the liquid glass, and the last little touch of liquid glass and liquid pearls here at the end. And I did off camera fix this a little bit. It's still a little crooked, but it looks a lot better after I fixed it. And I'm going to grab our samples so you can see I'm going to add liquid pearls up here, 3 dots, and 3 dots over here, kind of making a triangular shape, right? And then we're going to add liquid glass here. Those are the things that we're going to do to finish off this side of our layout. Okay, so I'm going to do 3 3. Oops. I see we didn't finish this. Oh my goodness. I see I forgot to put a couple of stickers here. So we better do that. So we have 3 candles and you're old. And again, if you weren't using this for birthday, you wouldn't have to use that "you're old" sticker, right? You could put something else there. I'm going to go ahead and put my anti-static pouch on here to remove the sticky. Okay, and we're going to put our candles down first. So I'm going to remove the sticky just from the bottom of our candles so I can get that picture in there. And I'm going to put this about right there. And then I'm going to put foam tape on this one. Good thing I came back to add the liquid pearls and liquid glass. I remembered I forgot about this. Okay, so I'm just going to stick that right there. Okay. All right, so now we are going to add our liquid pearls, and I'm going to put them, I think I'm going to do a dot here. A dot here. And one up here. Okay. The thicker you put it, the longer it will take to dry. Okay, and then down here, I'm going to do, let's see, so we got up there. I think I'm gonna do one right here. And you may notice I'm kind of going in like a circular motion. That just helps to not have a little tail at the top. Okay. I could have spaced those out a little bit more, but that's okay. Cute, cute, cute. And now we are going to do the liquid glass on the ice cream cone. Okay, and so I just put some in there, and then if I needed to move it around, I did that with my piercing tool, but you want to be sure that when you use your piercing tool with liquid glass that you clean the tip off good, or it will harden on your piercing tool. Oops, and I got something in there. There we go. All right, so now we have our liquid pearls and our liquid glass on here, and we have both of our layouts. For number 2. I hope you had fun creating these layouts, and I look forward to seeing you in layout number 3.